challenges, that's for sure. But at the same time, I think I'm really, really happy with the way our team fought. Throughout the game, there were a lot of points where we had kind of been sputtering, maybe, and it would have been easy to quit. But I think we kept fighting hard throughout the whole game.
What did you think when Nelson picked off that pass? What was the first thing that went through your mind?
To be honest, it was the kind of thing where I was talking to Bo on the sideline, getting ready for all the procedure, of a 2-minute drive. So I was kind of looking out of one eye, and then I just kind of saw the play, and I was just like, oh my gosh! And then he scored, and it was crazy. Honestly, at the time, I was so focused on getting ready, for our defense making a stop, us getting the ball back, having to go down and get in the field goal range. But unbelievable play by Steve. A couple weeks in a row, he's come up huge for us, and it's made our job a little easier.
And then Murph's interception to seal it. I mean, where's that play been from the secondary the rest of the game?
They played great. I think, you can't. I'm no defensive expert, but no one works harder than our secondary. No one works harder than our defense. And the way I saw it, it was only a matter of time before we started getting home on some pressures, before we started breaking up some passes. So, from my perspective, they played outstanding. Just kept chipping away at San Diego State.
So many penalties tonight that could have killed you guys. I mean, what the heck?
It's I take a lot of the responsibility for that. We were trying to go no silent count. As it turned out, we needed it. But I gotta kind of get everyone on the same page, and I gotta kind of drive the bus on that. So I take responsibility for that. But a sloppy game. It's one that I'm sure when we look tomorrow, we're not going to be too proud of. But at the same time, we come away with the win. So.
Sean, how tough was it on you? You guys weren't able to establish anything on the ground. Put a little more pressure on you.
I don't really see it that way personally. I think we're kind of getting some looks from San Diego State that, quite frankly, looked like passing looks. And I also think kind of the nature of the game where we were kind of down in the second half. I think it's a situation more suited maybe to the passing game, but at the same time, perhaps the play of the game was our defense, or obviously our defense with the interception, but the way our offense moved the chains late. Brandon had a huge fly sweep on third down. I think the run game kind of sealed the deal for us, which is huge.
Sean, how about on third down? This team's performance 2 weeks in a row now. You guys converting when you have to.
I think it was good. I think, if I remember correctly, we kind of had a lot of third and longs, something that we can improve on. But at the same time, I think we made a lot of plays when we needed it, and happy with the win. But I think it was good the way we're converting, but I think we can make it easier on ourselves if we do better on first and second down.
Some more big completions for KEZI.
Absolutely.
Brandon was not happy with himself personally. What's to say with him? They can step up now and have that confidence to do so.
As for Brandon, he's one of our best players. He's made more plays for us, bailed me out of more bad throws, made more things happen on his own than anyone on this team. So, he's got to keep his chin up. I told him that on the field, and I told him, you're going to make a huge play for us this game. And sure enough, he had a third down conversion late. But Richard and Kevin really stepped up as well. Kevin was huge on the on the 2-minute drive, obviously, where we were going no huddle. Richard was great in the middle of the game. I think we kind of got a lot of good completions to him. So I think we're kind of really showing how much depth we have at that position in addition to Brandon.